Welcome everyone to the first webinar of AMC Banking. I am Duartina, I will be your host today. And with me, I have Kenneth Nielsen and Thomas Westergaard, who will be looking at the chat for any questions you have and able to answer any other questions that I might not answer at the end of the presentation. Ken, can you check if the presentation is maximized?
Well, on mine it is. Let me just make sure. It should be maximized now.
Okay, so let's start. This webinar is meant to be an overview of AMC Banking, what we can do and how can we help you. And this is just the first of many webinars to come. So any comments, any feedback, any questions you have, please wait until the end of the presentation and we'll be happy to answer anything you might ask. Today, we're going to start with an overview of AMC Banking, the history and the organization of AMC, and talk about our plans for the webinars. We will move on to the products of AMC, an explanation of how they work and how they can help you. And finally, some guides on the next steps on your journey with AMC. So to start with, let's go to AMC Banking. What are we? We are, in first place, a tech company. In that, we are an independent software vendor within a Microsoft space. And because of that, you can find our apps on the app stores of Microsoft. And we are PSS certificated. But it's important to note that AMC Banking is not only a tech company. We try to be a more personable company. And so you can always reach us by phone and email. And you will get an answer within 24 hours. And we make sure that you can always talk to real humans, so no bots, so that we can make sure that we can solve the problems you're having. Be it anything from a setup problem, trying to understand how to use our product, or just doubts on if our product is the best choice for you. We in AMC are a small team, but we are experienced. And we have split into several teams. We have the development team that creates all the features that you see and make sure that the products are always up to date. We have the bank team, which makes sure that the banks are actually correct and the formats are as the banks ask and creates new banks every once in a while. We have the compliance team that makes sure we are obeying to every regulation and every safety measure to make sure your data is secure. And finally, we have the support team, the consultancy, and the customer service, which help you depending on what problem you have. If you have IT problems, you will be talking to our colleagues at the support team. If you want to learn more about the products, you might talk to the consultancies. And if you have some problem with the packages, you might talk to our customer service. We have started with a new initiative, our AMC Winners, to both spread the word of AMC and also to try and help both non-customers and customers alike to understand what we do and to understand how to use our products. And we already have some webinars planned, but no date scheduled. Some of the examples are approvers on Excelling, our host-to-host connections, the partner portal, and the price overview. But this is only some of the webinars we are planned. So please follow us on LinkedIn, where we are going to post every webinar that we're going to do, and where you can ask us about future webinars or give suggestions or anything you like. So why use AMC? What is AMC for? So at the core of everything, we have AMC Excelling, which is a cloud-based services that connects to all the banking systems you might want. It can connect to many banks across the world in many different formats and through many different types of connections. And we also have our products in both Microsoft Finance and Operations and Microsoft Business Central, where we can add our own improvements, and these products connect directly to our AMC Excelink that then connects to the banks. The advantages of this system is, first of all, since everything goes through our cloud service in Excelink, we can make sure that every step is secure. That not only the data is secured, but any payment or any important transaction has to be secured by multiple people. We make sure that there's no way to override that and that everything is secure and compliant with the regulations. And since it's also all go through a same spot, we make sure that you don't need to worry about which bank you're dealing with. Everything goes through our Excelink service, and Excelink knows how to handle all the different banks. So you don't have to worry about what bank you're using. We handle all that for you. And finally, our products in the ERP systems on both finance and operations and Business Central have plenty of improvements we've done to the base ERP system that can make your life easier and faster. It is also important to note that while we have a focus on the Microsoft products, our base Excelink can be used with other ERP systems through its API. For the banks, we have now over 700 bank formats in over 16 countries, spanning most of the world. We are always adding new bank formats every month. And if your bank is not yet supported, there is a quick process that I will mention later, where you can ask AMC to add a bank, and it's usually a fast process once we have all the information needed. You can always find the list of the banks we support right now at our website. Excelink, the core of our product, is a cloud-based service, but it also has a part where you can actually go into and manage your setup and manage your accounts. And it's also a place where you can approve payments and approve the statements from the bank. We also have now applications for both iOS and Android, where you can see the accounts and you can approve payments on your pocket. And our products, AMC Banking in the ERP systems, improve a lot on the base ERP system. For instance, adding utilities like the auto matching, where we have a set of rules that you can define and you can change to automatically match any payments you send to the bank with the statements that come back to the bank. This will help quite a lot to be able to post and reconcile your journals. And this is only one of the several features we have to automate and enhance your life using the ERP systems. So, if anything you heard interests you, what can you do next? So, if you would like to learn more, the first place to check is always our website, where you can find any information that we have, and you can also find some guides and documentation on our products to understand how they work. You can also contact one of our many partners that are across the world, and they can help you start with AMC, and they can help you along the journey you have. And finally, if you cannot find the information you require or you want to learn a bit more deeper, you can always contact us directly, either through email or through the phone. If you would like to start with AMC, the easiest way is just to go to our license server, create an account, and select the plan that best suits your needs. But in any case, if you have any doubts, if you wanted to understand more the difference between the plans, or to understand which is a plan that fits your case the best, you can always, again, contact us through email and phone, and you will be talking to one of our team's members here at AMC. If during our journey together, if you find an issue, the first step you can do is go to our service desk, where you can use the accounts that you made in license server. So you need either an admin account or a support account, but you can contact us through the service desk and we'll answer you within 24 hours. And you can talk to one of our customer service members, which will be happy to help you understand what is your problem and redirect you to the correct member within AMC. And finally, if your bank is not one of the 700 that are already supported by AMC, there is a simple process to create a new bank. And this is overseen by the bank team. And we try to help you along this process. So not only we do our part of developing the format, we can also help you to retrieve the information from the bank and all the steps necessary. So the timeline is you decide which format you want to add that is not supported already. You grab the information from the bank, all the requirements to be able to use that format with the bank. You send it to us, we'll develop the format. You then create test files that are a test of your own use case so that we can test these payments and the statements with the bank to make sure everything is correct. And after a few iterations of this process, the bank is ready to be used. So this was just a brief presentation on AMC. If you have any questions or any feedback, please tell us now. And in any case, you can always talk to us on the phone and our email. And you can follow us on LinkedIn, and you can find more information on our website. Thank you.
Thank you, Eduardo. Okay, everybody. So if anybody has any questions, now is the time. You can click in the questions tab, and now we'll look through them. I can see we already have a question from Dan Nielsen, who asked, does AMC consider to implement banking validation for vendors/customers? I don't know.
Right now, what we have is a system where you can define that payments can only be made to certain bank accounts. And to add a new bank account to be paid for requires a manager or above to approve that bank account. I don't know if that is what we were looking for, but that is one of the systems we have to improve the security.
Great. I don't see any more questions. If anybody has any, Dan says thanks. You're welcome. Again, this if anybody missed this webinar, this is being recorded, so I'm going to put this up on our YouTube channel, so you can always look through it again if you want to, if anybody missed out on the good part. Again, this was more an introduction to our webinar. We're going to have several webinars in the future, so
yeah. Please give us our feedback, tell us what you would like and didn't like, and what topics you would like to see us present.
Yes. Yeah, I don't see any questions, so
nope.
Maybe people
Thank you
just
for joining. Yeah.
Maybe we should just give a half a minute just to, if anybody has anything.
Yeah.
Got some thumbs up here.
Thumbs up are nice.
Okay. Seems like people are leaving, so I guess.
Thank you for joining, everyone.
Thank you so much, and see you in the future.
Yeah. See you.